The tension between the Black and Latino community needs to stop. And we need to be the generation to stop it. Anti-Blackness exists in our community. We know this. Anti-Blackness also exists within the Black community itself. All communities of color struggle with this. And the reason why is what we all have in common. We were all colonized and trained to have a mindset of you versus me for survival. But that ends with us. We need to lead with unity and not division. We have to be the change we want to see. We have to stop pointing the finger in both communities and make the decision that we are going to choose to be united versus divided. I'm not going to pretend like I have all the answers, but here are examples of how you can show up differently and be the change you want to see. Number 1, share stories of solidarity. Share stories of love. Share stories of when you have experienced the Black or Latino community showing up in your spaces. We need to shift the narrative. Number 2, if your reality is division between the Black and Latino community and your goal is unity, then it is up to you to seek out examples of when the Latino and Black communities show up for one another, where they show love, where there is actual solidarity, because guess what? It exists. And if you need a place to start with me. I am happy to be a part of your network of Latinos who have nothing but love for our Black sisters and brothers. Number 3, ask your neighbors how you can be helpful. You need to lead with your heart in this moment. That is the only way that we are going to experience an actual shift. We have to show up as human beings. We have to show up vulnerable. We have to show up as the change that we want to see. Lastly, ask others to join you. Let's actually start in the comments. Share your stories of solidarity and love. If members of the Latino and Black community have a hard time seeing it, let's show them how it's actually done. I stand with my Black brothers and sisters, and I also stand with my Latino familia. But the change, it starts with us. I love you.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP. This Latino lady was calling out Black people. Now the reason why she did that, not just Black people, she was calling both the Black and her people and saying that the tension between the both communities need to stop and end with their generation. And she went as far as saying that anti-Blackness has always been in their communities, both in the Black and brown community. They have always had anti-Blackness due to the fact that they were all colonized. Well, a lot of people came to the comment section and you know what happened. The comment section was fire. So I'm just going to read a few for you guys. So someone said, just a couple of weeks ago, white, American, Caucasians, Hispanic, and even Asian had Black fatigue. Colonized our own term for being tired of white supremacy, patriarchy systems, and use it to say tired of Black people. Now they no longer have Black fatigue. Someone said, why now? Because you need us, you need our community. Want to stop it? As Latinos, let's hold. This is a Latino now speaking. He said, as Latinos, let's hold our community accountable for our actions. I can't speak on behalf of the Black community, but how dare we ask for unity when we as Latinos are divided by colorism? Anyway, a lot of people actually said something in the comment section. All of them were saying the same thing, like, why are you calling us now? And some of the Latinos who really get the message were like, we should start from our community and stop calling these other people for help and all that, right? Why do we keep calling them to come and help us when we actually have an issue in our community? Maybe we should start from within before going outside, right? Well, I'm just going to let some people's videos roll, then I'll come back with the commentary. I'd love to know what you think about today's video, and please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it, and credit to all creators on this video. So let's go watch this video, then I'll come back with the commentary.
I live in Texas, right? And you know what? I'm just like, all the stuff that's going on, I just sit back and smile because I saw this. I just want you to know that almost all of Texas Blacks, a good percentage, we voted against it because I live in Texas. I saw what was happening. I knew what was coming. Let me tell you, here in Texas, the amount of racism I've ever even come close to experiencing from Mexicans, from Spanish people. When I was a dancer, when I was a stripper, every time I would go to the club, the way that the clubs were so racist, there was a time I went to a club out in Texas. What the fuck is it called? Damn. just if I'm lying, they're strippers who be in here. And the club told me that, oh, they don't hire girls like me. This is a club full of a bunch of, I would say, illegals, because I'm sure none of them spoke English. None of them spoke English, which I low-key think they was trapping out there. They was pimping them girls out of there. And they said, oh, they don't take girls like us. We should go down to the club down the street, the black club. I just laugh because, let me tell you, karma is beautiful. Karma is beautiful. And you know what's funny? I went by that club a couple days ago. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Even though the racism applied to me, I still voted against all this shit. I voted against it. And guess what they did? Voted to hurt me.
And before you make a video trying to demonize black folks for saying they're not doing shit because things were done when it mattered in that voting booth in November, I want you to make a video and I want you to call out Latinos for Trump. And I want you to call out Mexicans for Trump. And I want you to call out Cubans for Trump. And I want you to rally everybody else who voted for their own demise while me and mine was in the booth, call them out. Don't worry about us. We're well aware that this is affecting us, which is so funny because the last 6 months he's been doing everything to target black folks and they can't seem to figure out why we haven't wowed out yet. That's what's real. Y'all quick to want somebody to come out to the front lines for y'all, but when was the last time you saw what was happening that directly affects us and y'all was like, you know what? We in there. Oh, okay.
Man, stop trying to convince these people that we need to stand together and all that. They ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. They've been betrayed so many times, bro. 1877, after federal troops pulled out of the South, bro. Betrayed. 40 acres and a mule, betrayed. You feel me? Jim Crow, betrayed. Redlining, betrayed. Every promise that this country has made to them has been a false promise. And now we need y'all to stand with us while we march. Leave them people alone. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that shit because they know how prevalent racism is in our community. And they know how y'all talk about them when they ain't in the room. And they know that now y'all got y'all N-word wake up, didn't y'all? Y'all got that Paul Mooney N-word wake up call. And now y'all want to scream unity and solidarity. Nah, bro. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. The people that have been working together will continue to work together. The people that have empathy for your plight and your situation will continue to have empathy for your plight and situation. But don't try to convince people to come join your side. Like, oh, it's always been. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're trying to survive their damn self. They're trying to figure out how this man is about to get rid of the 13th and 14th Amendment and strip them of citizenship. What, you don't think they know what time it is? They got to deal with their own shit. I'm just saying, I see a lot of videos where people are like trying to convince, black Americans that they need to stand side by side with black and brown unity. But, when it's something that doesn't benefit us, we ain't screaming that shit. Yeah, get mad. Go ahead. You know I'm fucking right.
You're one of the folks that is planning to or already made a video telling black Americans why aren't they supporting at the protest right now. Stop it. Do better. Black Americans don't know anybody nothing. Folks are pushing this narrative because they showed up during the BLM movement and now black Americans need to step up for us. That's not how it works. We didn't show up to support for the sake of them getting us back in the future. We support causes like that because it's the right thing to do. Because humanity comes first. ¿Me entiendes? I even saw some folks leave comments like, Africans ran to Mexico to escape slavery in the US. What are you saying? The folks in Mexico that embraced the protected, those that were seeking safety, did it because it was the right thing to do. For you to act like people owe us something is crazy. Let me add a few more things. There are hella black Americans supporting the protests right now. The right side of history. And they're doing it because it's the right thing to do. Because humanity comes first. And also, just like the Latino community, they are not a monolith. Just like we have our colonizer pets, supported trompas, that are celebrating deportations, there are folks like that in every community as well. But they do not represent the entire community. But honestly, instead of pushing your energy asking people, why are they not here? Why are they not supporting us? Put that energy towards your conservative tío, tu primo cara de pato that voted for this, and hella energy in pushing politicians. Call them, email them, call them out on social media to advocate to do the right thing for humanity, to be on the right side of history. This is a big topic. I could talk so much more about this, but I'm gonna stop right here. Familia, what did I miss? And if you agree with what I said, don't forget to follow, send this to someone that needs to hear it, and support me on YT if you don't already. Adios.
So I love the fact that most of their people are beginning to get the memo. Most of them are also speaking out to talk to their own community, telling them that you need to stop calling on these people to help because they actually did when they came out to vote on the 5th of November 2024. It's quite unfortunate that a lot of them voted for this. 54% of them voted for this, even when, if you look around, 92% of black women voted for this, and 80% voted for Kamala, and 80% of black men voted for Kamala. So the ratio is higher than any other community. You can see, right? While the Latin community, 54% of them voted for this. So now calling on these people to help is very funny, right? Well, I still got some comments which I'm just going to read out because these comments are giving me joy. I'm just going to read out some of these comments. Okay, somebody said, this take isn't taking responsibility, right? Someone said, how many black friends do you have? They were asking the first lady, right? And have you been to any cookout? Have you all hung out? Have you all taken vacations together? Because it seems to me Latinos want to speak about coming together, but none of you all have any real black friends. Let's start from there. Because if you want to come together, then there should be a coming together happening behind closed doors, right? It will start with dealing with anti-blackness in the Latin community, specifically to Afro-Latinos first, and dealing with xenophobia in the AA community, specifically to black immigrants first at the same time. Okay, someone said, ma'am, 54% of Latino men voted for this, 92% of black women, and 80% of black men voted against this. Check your people. Black people are on break. We did your job to help you at the polls. We wish you well. Because actually they came out to vote knowing fully well that these policies were going to be better for you guys. Even though they're going to deport, it might not be the way it's happening right now. I think that's just what they were trying to say. Why the need for unity now? Where have you been? Like all this while, why didn't you talk about it? Why is it now that they are deporting people from your community? Where was this speech at November 5th, 2024? Someone said I'm getting fatigued. Okay, no, not at this time. We are finally as a collective trying to rest and heal right now because we are tired of showing up for other communities who don't care enough about themselves. We are tired of having our name brought up time and time again when our communities are in crisis and want temporary unity for their benefit. We are tired of our communities not holding accountability of their people. I want to throw in the well-known flaws of our own community as a way to lessen the accountability and gaslight us into feeling guilty for not helping them. And yes, the black community has deeply rooted, internal issues, but when it came down to doing what was right, we still pulled together. If you truly want unity, have those conversations within your own community first. Heal from the trauma that has stemmed from colonialism, religion, and systemic racism, and we will continue to do the same in ours. Then, maybe, just maybe, we can start to meet somewhere in the middle in the future. Latinos and Hispanics leave us the F alone. Keep us out of your mouth. We know you don't like us. Go so ask the white people to help you all. You are being fake, funny, trying to gaslight. There's no tension on the black side. We are just chilling. You guys got this. I'm supporting you all. Again, no one is answering my question. Why can't you all leave us alone? We already did. Anyway, a lot of people came to the comment section, and the comment section wasn't joking at all, because everybody was like, why are you calling us when you have your own people to call? And for God's sake, majority of your community members voted for this, while our own community tried to vote against this. So now why are you guys trying to gaslight us into helping, okay, when you intentionally voted for this to hurt other people? Unknown to you, you were hurting yourself. Well, let me know what you think in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.